guys, from Barbara and welcome to my ketogenic channel. Today we are going to prepare a chocolate cake. This is a friend of mine recipe, but I will talk to you about her in the Italian video because she has Italian YouTube channel, Instagram and everything. So I want to make her a surprise. This is not a collaboration, it's just a surprise from a friend to another friend. So it will be even more sweet, a chocolate cake that you will never forget because it is also beautiful. Let's go to the kitchen to prepare this deliciousness. What I like about this recipe is that it is super easy and you will need only these few ingredients: 3 eggs, 30 grams of almond flour, 125 grams of 85% dark chocolate with 80 grams of unsalted butter, and finally 70 grams of erythritol or your favorite sweetener with 0 calories. You will find all the ingredients written below, so don't worry. After melting the dark chocolate with the butter using your microwave or the bain-marie technique, we can start by dividing the egg yolks from the egg whites, so the 3 yolks from the 3 whites. Be very careful when you do this because the yolks cannot fall into the whites. If a little part of yolks fall into the whites, they will not whip. It's very strange, but it's like that, so be careful. Today's recipe is truly amazing, but don't miss the walk after the recipe because I will bring you to a very special place where we have never been before together. So don't miss the end. After the goodbyes, there is this special walk in Stockholm. Be careful also with this, but I will do it just to show you how stiff they can be. And now it's time to whip also the yolks with the sweetener. I always receive a lot of questions about erythritol because when you read the nutritional labels, it says there is 100% carbs, and as you know, we are not supposed to eat carbs on a ketogenic diet. But if you read more, you will see that this sweetener has 0 calories, at least the one I'm using. So I highly suggest you to buy the one with 0 calories. So it means that our body is not able to process that kind of carbs. You will not take any energy from those carbs. So erythritol is definitely very ketogenic and you can use it without worrying about your ketosis. And now, as you can see, the yolks are whipped together with the erythritol, so they are fluffier and lighter. And now we can mix them with the melted butter with the dark chocolate. Look how beautiful it already is and it smells amazing. And now it's time also to add the whites. To do this, we cannot use the electric mixer like before. You must always add the whipped whites by hand, because if you don't do that, they will unwhip. So, little by little, like you see in the video, and mixing by hand. And our cake is almost ready. Just incorporate the last ingredient, that is 30 grams of almond flour. When all the ingredients are perfectly mixed, we should choose the size of the cake and also the shape. I'm using this silicone mold that I bought some years ago at the IKEA, and it is about 20 centimeters of diameter, so that's more or less the size you should choose. But before pouring our mix, it's better if you put some butter inside the mold, and it will make easier to take the cake outside after baking it. And then you only need to put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius, that are approximately 360 Fahrenheit, only for 15 minutes, and you will have an amazing chocolate cake. But we will try to give it a nice shape and to make it beautiful too. So stay tuned, and after baking you will see the decoration that I choose. It's really worth it, because this cake goes to the next level and it will be delicious, beautiful and keto. While baking, we can prepare the few ingredients for the decoration of this cake. Today I choose to use just cream, heavy cream, the one that we will whip afterward, and some strawberries. That's it. As you know, berries are allowed on a ketogenic diet, but be careful, you cannot eat too many of them. So, cream will be very helpful. When I talk about heavy cream, I mean the fresh cream that you find in the refrigerator at the supermarket, usually next to the fresh milk or next to the butter. It has usually between 35 and 40% of fat, and that's why this ingredient is really very ketogenic, because it's high fat, very high fat. After washing the strawberry, I decide to cut them in half, because this cake is not too big and I'm sure we will not eat too many. Cutting the strawberries in slices will give you the illusion to eat a lot of fruit on your cake, but it will be just a few. So it's a good tip for making you happy and not to eat too many carbs from this fruit. As usually, YouTube time is very fast, so our cake is baked, is cold, completely cold, and now we can take it out of the mold and decorate it. Look how beautiful it's already. Choosing the right mold, it's really important. My super easy decoration. I think we don't need complicated things to make our dishes so cute, but if you have any other decos idea, please send me the pictures in my Instagram account. You can find me as LCHF_Italian, or even with my name, Barbara Minati. I love receiving the picture of my recipes cooked by you, because you always give me new ideas. So, ta-da! And here it is, our finished cake. What do you think about it? I really love it. It will be our dinner treat, but now I want something sweet, and as you have seen, we have a little bit of whipped cream that we didn't use, and also a couple of strawberries. So here an extra little treat that you can use after preparing this cake. Some whipped cream, a couple of strawberries, and you will have an amazing keto treat that can save you in many occasions. It's just a tip. I'm sure you like today's recipe, because who doesn't like a chocolate cake? Sorry. And I really hope you will subscribe to my channel. So we will meet here every Monday with a keto video in English at 2 o'clock Italian time, but also on Wednesday with the same video in Spanish, and on Friday in Italian. Thank you all and see you soon. Here we are at a very special place. We are at the Royal Palace. This is not the main entrance because there are many jobs there, it's in renovation, but we are on a side that I love because the view is amazing. As you can see, there is water, there is the next island that you can see, and it's really beautiful. You can visit several museums inside the royal palace, but here there is a part that you cannot visit, and it's where the king and the queen are still living. So it's a really special place. I love it. And as you can see, there are always guards looking for the safety of the royal family, of course. And what do you think? I think this guard noticed that I'm filming. I try to be discreet, but yes, he's trying not to smile too much. But it is what it is. We are in the social media period, and that's what happened. These guards are really used to it.